Hey folks, what's going on? This is Man Within Outdoors. I trapped this area last year, but it was all corn and I couldn't even get through it. And I didn't have any luck over here because of all the corn stalks, but they did beans this year and they got it really nice. So I'm doing this video for some my more fellow experienced trappers to let me know where they think good sets are to put in this. This is where I came from. This usually isn't here. This is a big hill and there's a bunch of rocks up there, so they don't really do that. But they brought the combines through here and they flattened that out, which leaves a little corridor. I'm thinking I hear them over here every night. I just live across the road that way, but I hear them over here. I'm thinking that's a pretty good corridor. And see, I've always been wanting to put some here. I didn't even put none here last year because I hear them here all the time and I should have. But this comes around like this. I thought maybe some traps right here. And see, down there at that point down there, around to the other side of that, I put some, not at the point, but on the other side. I put one last year and had something trip it off. And then out there's another little ravine. I figured they may hunt around the edge of that. But this circled back around, and there's another little ravine down in there with just grass. So I don't know where along that, at the point, one on each side. I mean, there's so many places you can put traps, but I'm not that experienced of finding out where to put them yet. I guess maybe that's because I ain't got a coyote. But I got that. I mean, you could set traps all along the edge of that, but you know how many traps you're going to use? I know they come right here. And then they got that big middle ravine down there. There's all kinds of ravines. But I'm going to wind back around to this one, and I'll put it on pause, and I'll let you have a better look at it when I get there. I'll be right back with you. Okay, that's where it just came from. It winds around this corner. It looks like they came through there maybe too, here and there. When it comes around this corner, and then there's the fence line here where he's got his goats and sheep. And then it comes down this way. And I'm almost certain they travel this right here. And you know, this part here is all tilled somehow, more than that. So you really can't find footprint. About the only thing you can do is find some scat, but I'm not seeing any of that. Over by my brush set that I made, with all that stuff that got bulldozed, and I've been putting old food in it all summer. There was 5 piles by it the other night. I'm looking for prints, but it's very hard. And I've seen coyotes when I'm driving, when they're heading out to a bean field and they have these little ravines. I always see them going up the sides of these. So I know they'd be good. Put traps up in there. I just think this is going to be so much better over here this year. All them corn stalks ain't sticking up. And they've been going through here. They got the grass flattened down there too. But I'd probably still put them out here. I mean, if you guys see anything that you think will be a good spot, let me know, because I do appreciate it. It's just like here, I could, I don't know, maybe put one on one side and one on the other side. But with all the places that I have to trap, even with 30 traps, I'm not going to have enough traps to do everywhere. I wish I had more than 30, but that's what I ended up with this summer. I'm not sure that goes over there to the pond, but I can't put any up in there because last year I caught his cat over there behind the pond. But I do got my pans set a little stiffer this year. Oh, what do we got here? That's a deer print. Yeah, that's deer, because as you can see, when we get back here, it's just a little spot here. There's a little patch there, and there's some little patches here of beans still there. So I bet the deer is still coming over here munching on them. Yeah, like I said, that I can't. I gotta stay over this way and towards the back. And way out there, I'm excited to get out there and look. It's been years since I walked this, when somebody else owned it. But I couldn't get up in there even with a four-wheeler last year because the corn stalks were just tearing the crap out of the four-wheeler. Ripped one of the boots off the front, but maybe one on the point too. Just let me know. I'm gonna get to this other spot over here and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I'm back. I'm not all the way there, but I'm back. Happened to find this on the way. Hole goes way up in there. I'm wondering if that's some kind of bobcat or badger. Not bobcat, but groundhog or badger. I'm thinking maybe a good idea, maybe put a trap going